Today I am explaining about the topic modern physics. In that syllabus, nuclear physics chapter, I want to be explaining about the atomic nucleus is consisting of the positive charge. This positive charge we have to denote the letter is equal to place, and in this case nucleus is consisting of the protons and neutrons. Now, when we are taking to that atom is the combination of nucleus as well as electrons. Now, electrons are revolving around the nucleus in a elliptical orbit, and most probably we know about that protons are positive charge. Protons are positive charge, and neutrons are chargeless particles. Neutrons are chargeless particles. According to this, only nucleus is consisting of the positive charge. That only depends upon the protons. Already we know about that electrons are negative charge. Electrons are negative charge. This value becomes 1.69 into 10 power of minus 19 coulombs minus. But positive charge of the protons value plays 1.69 into 10 power of minus 19 coulombs. In this case, neutrons are chargeless particles. Now, especially atomic numbers depends upon the number of protons. Atomic number depends upon number of protons. Atomic number we can denote the letter is equal to Z. Next, atomic mass. Atomic mass, this one is the sum of number of protons and number of neutrons. This one is the atomic mass, we can denote the letter is equal to capital N. And in this case, atomic mass is that one is the combination of number of protons and as well as the number of neutrons. In this case, I want to be explaining about the basic properties of nucleus. Basic properties of nucleus. First one, nucleus mass. In this case, commonly I want to express one element Z, X, A. Here Z is represents the number of protons, is nothing but atomic number, and capital A is represents the atomic mass. Atomic mass. Now, nuclear mass is the sum of the number of protons and sum of number of neutrons. In this case, especially protons are positive charge, already we know about that one is that, and protons mass. Protons mass we can denote the letter is equal to Np. This value becomes approximately 1.67261 into 10 power of minus 27 kg. Next, mass of the neutron. Mass of the neutron we can denote the letter is equal to Nm. 1.67492 into 10 power of minus 27 kg. And these two values these two values are very approximately should be equal, and most probably we have to consider 1.64 into 10 power of minus 27 kg. But only small difference it will be there, that one is only decimal places. In this case, how like it can about the nucleus mass? That one is that Zmp plus Nmm. In this case, Z is represents the number of protons, Mp is nothing but mass of the proton, N is nothing but number of neutrons, Mn is nothing but mass of the neutron. In this case, and this one is about that only atomic mass. And one thing, this value is always greater than to the atomic mass of the nucleus, because the sum of the constituent particles is nothing but protons and neutrons value is always greater than to the atomic mass of the nucleus. Atomic mass of the nucleus. Next one is that, and in this case 1.67492 kg, this one is approximately 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 kg, should be also called as the 1 AM, means it becomes the 1 atomic mass unit. 1 atomic mass unit, it will be released to the energy 931.48 mega electron volt. 931.48 mega electron volt. Next one is the nuclear charge. Nucleus charge. Already we know about that one is the nucleus. This one is the nucleus. This one is consisting of the protons and neutrons. Protons are positive charge, neutrons are chargeless particles. From this case, we have to understanding about that nucleus is always consisting of the positive charge. That is only depends upon the protons because of chargeless particles. And as well as the charge of the nucleus is always positive. That value is 1.69 into 10 power of minus 19 coulombs. And electrons are revolving around to the nucleus in some elliptical orbit. That value, this one is the positive, this one value, electron charges become to the negative. And from this case, we have to understanding about the nucleus charge is mainly depends upon the charge of the proton. Nucleus charge is mainly depends upon the charge of the proton. Proton charges become the positive, means nuclear charges becomes also positive. Next one is nuclear radius. Nuclear radius. Actually, according to Rutherford alpha scattering experiment, when that alpha particle comes towards the nucleus, and it will be because of from between of the nucleus to and positive charge of the alpha particle, some coulombic repulsive forces should be developed. At this time, this alpha particle is cannot pass through above to the straight line, and it should be deviated at a particular point. In this case, it will be opposed to that, maybe attractive forces between of that nucleus and alpha particle. And from this case, we have to understanding about that the closer distance between from that alpha particles to the nucleus, it will be represented to the nucleus diameter. And in this case, we have to understanding about the nuclear radius. The common formula for the nuclear radius is nothing but R is equal to R naught e power of 1/3. Here R naught is a linear constant. R naught is a linear constant. This value is approximately 1.4 into 10 power of minus 15 meter. Here 10 power of minus 15 meter should be also called as the Fermi. 1 Fermi becomes equal to the 10 power of minus 15 meters. Here capital A is represents that atomic mass of the nucleus. Now this is the common formula for the atomic radius. R is equal to R naught a power of 1/3. And next one is the nuclear quantum states. Now, when radioactive aluminum, it will be split into that one more particle, like as a daughter particle. At that time, it will be emitted to that alpha particle, beta particle, and gamma particles also. When the gamma particle should be emitted, maybe the radioactive element, when excited state to that, falls down to that ground state. At this time only, it will be emitted to the gamma rays. In this case, these quantum states of the particles, it will be different from to that one transition level to that another transition level. Next one is that nuclear spin. The nuclear spin of that electromagnetic movement is always when is the protons and neutrons and electrons also consisting of the nuclear spin magnetic movement. Now, next one is that nuclear magnetic moment. When charged particle passing through the closed path it should be produces the magnetic field. Suppose this one is the maybe direction. Now our electron should be revolving around the nucleus in a particular orbit. This charged particle when it is revolving around the nucleus in a particular orbit, it will be developed to the magnetic field. And in this case, this one is the nuclear magnetic momentum. Nuclear magnetic moment. We can denote the letter is equal mu b. Here mu b is equal E h cut by 2me. This value is approximately 9.27 into 10 power minus 24 ampere meter square. 9.27 into 10 power minus 24 ampere meter square. The nuclear magnetic momentum. Next one is the electric dipole moment. Electric dipole moment. Which nucleus is there in a magnetic moment must and should be consisting of the electric dipole moment. This electric dipole moment it will be give the information about the charge distribution of the nucleus. Charge distribution of the nucleus. Most probably, when that electrons are revolving around the nucleus, it will be not revolving around that like as a circular manner. It will be changes about the path like as a elliptical manner. Okay, that one is the elliptical manner. It will be give the information about the deviation of the path from the symmetrical manner. That one is represented electric dipole moment. This one we have to understand with the help of the formula. Q is equal 2 by 5 ZE of B square minus A square. In this case, this one is the circle and along the revolution direction we want to be represented that axis is nothing but A and perpendicular direction is become the B. In this case, here A becomes equal to the D. At this time, Q value is become to the 0. Next, if any case, now along the revolution direction, we have to represent to that axis is become to the A, perpendicular direction B. Here, B value is less than to the A. At this time, Q value is become to the negative. Now, in one more electrical manner, in this case, A value is less than to the B. Means B is greater than to A. At this time, Q value becomes the positive. Most probably, electrical dipole moment it will be give the information about the charge distribution of the nucleus as well as the deviation of the path of the particle. It will be not moving along in a circular path. Must should be moving along to the like as a elliptical manner. At that time, maybe sometimes we want to be get to the negative and sometimes we want to be get to the positive. These are the properties of the basic properties of the nucleus. First one is the nuclear mass. Second one is the charge. Third one is the spin. And fourth one is the magnetic moment. Now, last one is the electric dipole moment. Next, binding energy. Now, binding energy of nucleus. You know about that one is that nucleus is consisting of the sum of protons and neutrons. The sum of protons and neutrons are also called as the nucleus. Now, we know about that one is the strong attractive forces between of the protons and neutrons. We want to be decompose a nucleus into that, like as the protons and neutrons, it will be required some amount of that energy. That energy is called as the binding energy. Once again, the binding energy is nothing but decompose a molecule into the two constituent particles, like as a two different type of particles, like as a proton should be different and neutron should be different. That amount of required energy is called as the binding energy of nucleus. We know about that is that mass of the proton value is become that 1.67261 into 10 power minus 27 kg. Mass of the neutron is equal 1.67492 into 10 power minus 27 kg. Now in this case, when that particle should be is decomposed into a two different type of particles, some amount of that energy should be the loss. The loss of that energy is we want to be represented like as a mass defect. This mass defect also we have to define like as a the difference between sum of constituent particles and the atomic mass. This difference should be called as a mass defect. And the sum of the constant particles of protons and neutrons we can write as ZMP plus NMN. Here Z is represented to the atomic number, and this atomic number depends upon to the number of protons. Next, N is represented to the number of neutrons. The mass defect we can denote the letter is equal to delta n. Here we can write as ZMP plus NMN minus M. This one is represents to the mass defect. Here capital M represents to the atomic mass of the nucleus, and ZMP plus NMN should be represents to the individual mass of the protons and neutrons energy, neutrons amount of the mass. Next one, binding energy. We have to denote the letter is equal to PE. This one is equal to delta M C square. C is nothing but velocity of light. This one also we can write as ZMP plus NMN minus M of C square. Most probably we have to get that energy maybe in terms of joules. To be converted into that electron volt, we have to divide it by 1.69 into 10 power of minus 19 coulombs. We want to be get to that electron volt. And already we know about that one is that one atomic mass unit value become to that 931.48 mega electron volt. Okay, if it is value is there in kg means we want to get that energy in joules. If it is value in atomic mass unit, the mass of the proton is equal 1.007225. Now binding energy of deuterium. Deuterium is the one of the isotope of hydrogen. Now most probably hydrogen it will be consisting of the three different type of isotopes. First one is that hydrogen actually H11, and the second one is the deuterium. Deuterium, this one is that H12, and third one is the tritium. Tritium is nothing but H13. Okay, what is isotopes? Number of protons are equal. Maybe it will be changes about of that atomic mass. That one is the type of atom should be called as the isotopes. Okay, now I want to be explain about the binding energy of deuterium. In this binding energy of deuterium, the number of protons are 1 and number of neutrons also 1, because of your atomic mass should be represented to the sum of protons and neutrons. Okay, from this case, in deuterium particle, number of protons are 1 and the number of neutrons also 1. Now number of protons 1. Now mass of the proton in AMU 1.007825 AMU and mass of the neutron is equal to 1.008665 AMU. Now measured mass, I want to find out the sum of the mass of protons and neutrons. In this case, I want to add these two values, ZMP, bending energy formula, ZMP plus Nmn minus m of c square, maybe in joules. I want to explain directly in the AMU means this value is become to that ZMP plus Nmn minus m AMU. Okay, now in this case, now 1.00, number of protons are 1, number of neutrons also 1. I want to add 1 into 1.007825 is become to that 1.007825 and 1.008665. Should we add that value becomes approximately 2.016490 AMU. Now actual mass of the nucleus is equal to 2.014104 AMU. Now the differences between of these two values I want to subtract here. 2.016490, 2.014104. Now here I want to take bar means it becomes 6 and 8 and here 3 and 2 0 0. Now we got that binding energy here 0.002386. AMU. One AMU value is for 931.48 mega electron volt. So we simplify. We want to get here 2.23 mega electron volt. This is about the binding energy of deuterium. Next one is the packing fraction. Packing fraction, we have to denote the level equal F. This is the ratio between of the mass defect and the atomic mass of the nucleus. Now mass defect we can denote the level equal delta M. Atomic mass we can denote the level equal A. And this delta M also we can write as a capital M minus A by A. Here capital M is nothing but measured mass and A is nothing but atomic mass, and the differences between of the measured mass and the atomic mass and the ratios to that atomic mass of the nucleus should be called as a packing fraction. Next one is magic numbers. These magic numbers it will give you the information about the stability of nucleus. Maybe stability of nucleus depends upon to the number of protons and number of neutrons. What are the magic numbers? Maybe 2, 8, 20, 28, 50, 82 and 126 of the elements are called as the magic numbers. In this case, atomic number 2 of the element is nothing but helium. Helium 2, 4. Here 2 is nothing but atomic number is nothing but number of protons and 4 is nothing but atomic mass. Atomic mass of the sum of protons and neutrons. Now number of neutrons is nothing but atomic mass. From atomic mass I want to subtract to the atomic number. It becomes the 4 minus 2. Here also number of neutrons also true, because of here number of protons and number of neutrons are equal, means that one is consisting of the most stability, as well as these atoms are most probably filled with electrons, totally complete sets. Okay, that's only these atomic numbers of 2, 8, 20, 28, 50, 82 and 126 elements are called as the magic numbers. It will be give the information about the stability of nucleus. Thank you.